Hello, good afternoon. It's the Ayo Show. Thanks for tuning in. We're here with Zekaryas Solomon. He's doing a bit of his styles. We're going to see a bit of his styles, and then we're going to talk to him about what he does. So please stay tuned.
BCTV.
So when did you start this? When did you start the whole fashion designing thing? So now you have a degree in architecture. From that to this, it's quite.
I'm just a year.
Okay. You got an award last year. Just a year into it.
Yeah, I've been nominated.
Wow. Okay. Wow, that's good.
You must be top
10.
Top 10 designer.
Fantastic.
Which
That's
was actually
really well.
unexpected. And
it's because you're good. It's a beautiful design. Look at what you've done with that. So it's sort of like a two-way kind of thing.
Yes, almost most outfits I do, they have to look like functional.
Okay.
Because a dress is not just a dress for me. You know, the wearer has to be able to wear it
Put it together in a
twisting, wrapping. So have to be.
I think you like a lot of draping and. Okay. So is that something?
Architecture.
Okay.
You do a lot of multifunctional stuff.
Yeah. So that's useful for transferring those skills to what you're doing now.
Yes,
Okay.
that gives me actually the freedom to be who I am now. I mean, what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Otherwise, without.
But why did you decide to get into this though?
To be honest, I haven't been happy as a creative person in architecture.
Okay.
Designing.
Yeah.
The designing part. Creative part is very short. As a young designer or architect, you don't get
As much exposure as you should.
You get something, you have to start to flat lines.
Yeah.
So that's not me.
Okay.
I wanted to.
Well, that must have been a big deal for you though, because having gone to do the course for however long that you did it for, and having to go into something else and learning these skills. Because I know you went to London School of Fashion, and then you had to do that for how many years? How many years was the course?
Well, thanks got the course in London College of Fashion, which is 1 year.
Okay.
Because I had an architectural
Some masters as well, yeah.
Plus background.
Okay.
So it
was easier for you to switch over?
Not really easy.
Okay.
In terms of the experience I had, yes.
Okay.
I had the opportunity to just jump. But I came without not doing. If you ask me what kind of fabric is a year
you wouldn't
ago,
even know. And look what you've
done.
done.
Sewing machine. I've been sewing.
So you learned all of that in a year?
Yeah, I mean, I did my degree in 2010.
Okay.
But since then, I didn't know what to do with it.
Okay.
I had my collection of outfits, but I didn't know where to go.
Okay.
But then, thanks God, I was discovering the African fashion on the street. Someone
Oh,
discovered
wow.
it with the shows.
Okay.
So it becomes something
That
what I
you're
want
doing
to do.
now? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Very
wow.
interesting, exciting.
So for what would you say to a young person who wanted to get into this but didn't know how to go about it? Because you had the background already, so you didn't have a problem switching over.
Well, you know, to be honest, if someone is very honest to himself,
Yeah.
hardworking,
Okay.
and
Hard work is.
you know, it
You've got
comes
the
from
passion
heart.
for it. Yeah.
Passion. Go for it. And me myself, I would love to help. Yeah.
Good.
You know,
Good.
without experience, you don't
Yeah.
really work.
Yeah.
You haven't got any chance to start with. As I was telling
Yeah.
you
Earlier on.
earlier.
Yeah. Yeah. It's got interns. It's got a few interns.
But there were 4 actually.
Okay.
2 of them couldn't make it today. But
Okay.
those guys just came. Listen, we don't have any experience. We want to.
But
do
we just
something.
want to.
We have started something.
Yeah.
But it doesn't help us.
Okay.
But, I say, welcome to my world.
It's
You
good.
want to learn,
Yeah.
to achieve something.
Yeah.
Are you honest to yourself? You want to work hard.
And you're
I
hard
will be
worker.
there to help you. So
Good.
we work together, and it's fantastic.
Fantastic
That's
opportunity
worked
for them.
actually amazing.
Do you think if you had got the same opportunity that you're giving to them now, would you be somewhere else now? Would you be doing something else now? So if someone gave you the opportunity to be an intern to some big fashion label, would it have helped you more?
Yes.
Okay.
We would have to get the basics. I had to be able to go and discover it myself.
Okay.
To buy books, for instance.
Yeah.
Sitting online, researching. With Python, I could fit on a bit.
Yeah.
To start
Instead of
with,
having to go and.
Not
Okay.
going like buying colored books.
Yeah.
Expensive books, you know, I don't have the money.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, I was gonna
I
talk
think
about.
it's important as well to learn I doing? Instead of just looking at what's our sketch, it doesn't really help.
You actually get the practical experience. So look at someone who's doing it and apply it to the same thing that you would like to do, rather than just going to read textbooks.
Exactly, yeah.
Okay.
It will help a lot of people just see what they're doing or what I'm telling them. I'll say, okay, I'll tell you what you're going to do.
Yeah.
And I can see in their face like, I don't really understand what you're talking about. But
you can show them.
Yeah, but then look at me. This is how I do it.
Is there a toilet?
You will discover your own way to do it, but this is the proper way to do it, and I love to do it that way because it's easier for me. But then as soon as they see, oh,
so then they
I've
can
seen it
do
before in a
something.
book and a magazine, but I never understood it.
Which is good.
But this is Juma again, dressed in another fantastic outfit. And this, like Zekaryas explained to us a while ago, this is sequins. And the idea behind this is that this is the colours that inspire his designs. So if you look at that, that was handmade. And this sort of drops, sort of like a tail, just at the back. And then you can sort of put it up as a short dress as well. If you look around, if Juma can just turn around for us.
This way?
Yeah. Juma is one of the models. If you can just look at that, the back is absolutely beautiful. Yeah, thank you, Juma. That's Zach, and he was talking to us about this earlier, and this is absolutely beautiful. So if you'd like sort of a design like this, Zachary is going to explain to us how you can get this look. So Zach, we were just talking about how we can get this look, how to put it together. So where do you start with? Do you first look for the sequins, sort of the colours, or do you look for that first? So what inspires what? If someone were to make
the whole thing that inspired actually the top part,
Okay.
yeah. And actually starting with that dress, the first thing I had to think about is actually what and how it's gonna
come out. Okay.
look, the idea I have,
Okay.
the design I have. So I had to create it first, and then going from there. I could have created something, but as I said before, I want to keep it very simple.
Okay.
That whole thing, the top part is inspired of the fabric, the skirt, the long skirt.
Okay.
And so, yeah.
Okay. So in I was going to ask you about the dresses that you make and your fabrics and things. Have you found anything particularly challenging since you started sort of designing and stuff? What have you found really hard to put together?
You're talking about that sequence.
Design generally, like
designs. Yeah, well, I mean, I'm learning every time.
Okay.
I do.
It's good.
Everything is challenge for me.
Okay.
But I try always to take this challenge and to create something.
Okay.
Because fashion, there's no limit. There's no limit. You can do whatever you want.
Okay.
At the end of the day, it has to look fantastic.
Okay.
That's the idea.
Okay.
So there's nothing you could do wrong if you know how to
put it together.
How to create the patterns.
Okay.
Because I said before again, patterns are the A and Z. That's time.
Yeah.
You know, the whole thing it needs really, you have to have patience again and again.
Yeah, to be able to do it.
It's not just done. Because a lot of people think that this is just a dress. They think it's just done, stitching together. They are designers, they put fabrics on a mannequin, it's just, pin and stitch it together, but just not the way I work.
But you've done it properly, because I can see that you've sewn it properly, so there's nothing pinned or anything. It's absolutely all made up. Okay, so what's the most important thing you have to have as a fashion designer? What's the most important?
The most important thing is
skills, knowledge.
I mean, skills you can always learn.
Okay. Okay.
But starting with, you have to understand the human body.
Okay.
And to work on the human body is always, it's completely different. You have to always to create something new.
Okay.
So if you're ready for it, if you know what is to be done, or what is to expect, this is the first thing. And working hard. Okay. Sometimes I work like 24 hours, but this is just because I want it.
So when you're on a break, what do you do? So take a break from all of this.
Oh, when my break, I go for a walk. Call my friends.
You think about fashion then? You think?
No, you have to.
Or do you just switch off?
You have to switch off.
Okay.
Otherwise, you can't. You get mad. I can tell you one story I've been creating from home first.
Okay.
So creating non-stop 24 hours, and one day I didn't have fabric, so I had to stop until I get my fabric.
So at least I give you a bit of a...
Yeah, but I went to bed.
Okay.
Because I couldn't continue. Went to bed, I should have slept, but I woke up 3 o'clock in the morning, stand on my table and start pinning.
Things together.
And I was asking, like, what am I doing here? So I'm far away, like working non-stop. Yeah. But I just realized 3 o'clock in the morning, what I'm doing here? I don't have fabric. What I'm pinning? So I throw it away. Went to bed again. Okay. So from that moment, I said, I'm not gonna work from home anymore. Okay. Because you have to separate work and private.
Okay. So what would be your message to a young person who's watching you now and would like to be a fashion designer like you? What would you say to the person now? So
I would love to say to the person, I mean, first of all, go for it. Okay. But as I said before, if everyone was following, it's about, I mean, fashion industry is very competitive. Okay. Work hard. Fashion is very fast. Okay. If you have something in your mind, just create it, bring it out. Okay. Otherwise, you will see the similar design outside. You would
and
think
I know
like
you have interns as well. So if you so it's still okay for people to, if people would like to intern, like.
Yes, yeah. I mean, as I said, I don't take interns who knows too much about fashion. Okay. Not because they would be better off than me or something like that. They could be, but I would love to support people. I would love to help to take someone through what I'm doing, so that this person have this opportunity and the chance to start with something. Because I know my problems before, so I've been working as an intern with a lot of people, but the beginning is very hard. So
Okay. Right. Okay. Would you introduce yourself to us? She's another intern who works with Zekaryas.
Hi, my name is Paulina, and I'm one of Zekaryas' interns.
So why did you decide to intern with him?
Because I'm trying to pursue fashion as a career as well. Okay. So, and I saw the opportunity, so I decided to take it.
But what did you do previously?
Oh, I was a programmer. I did programming and web tech at uni. Okay. I finished, and I got tired of it.
Programming.
Yeah.
So it's just decided, look, I want something different. Yeah. But how have you found it though, from that to doing this?
Because I'm still kind of transitioning, it's been okay. I still have to work to make money. But it's been great. Zekaryas is a great teacher. He's made it so easy for us. Oh, okay. There's a lot of things that would have been difficult for us to learn, but he's made it so easy.
Yeah. But how did you contact him? How did you?
A friend of mine is friends with Prince. I met Prince at the BEFTA Awards, and he was wearing Zekaryas designs. Okay. So when the word was out that Zekaryas was looking for interns, my friend, gave me his contact details.
Okay. Okay. So you found it easy, and you've been learning things.
Yeah, there's a lot of sewing techniques that. Okay. Because I could sew before, but not in the right way. I was just kind of learning as I go. Okay. But with Zekaryas, he taught us the proper way to do things, how to cut patterns, how to do it from scratch. Yeah. And we helped him on his line, and we've learned a lot. Okay.
So if for example you did a training as opposed to like went to university to do it, do you think the experience would have been different for you? Or do you think you'd have learnt more?
I think I would have spent a lot of money and I wouldn't have learnt as much.
It's not to say you shouldn't go to uni anyway.
Yeah, but no, uni's good.
Stay in school, kids. She's a programmer.
Yeah.
So, but the experience is good because it's free as well. You don't have to pay him to.
Exactly. So
you're picking up really useful skills and
definitely.
Which are really free. Okay. Thank you so much for speaking to us. Right, this is Prince. It's one of the models and is also Zekaryas' manager. That must be a lot of work to do. In what sense? If you don't mind telling us.
But we get along.
Okay.
We get along. Actually, when he did the African Fashion Week, when I saw his collection, I thought I would love to work with this designer, and then I made contact, and then from there we started chatting. We had a meeting. But first of all, I wanted to shoot with his collection, and then which I did. Okay. And then from there, because I studied business and management, so from there we developed the relationship, and we said, okay, we're gonna create the new collection for women's wear. So we went together, so the fabrics and everything, and started creating stuff.
But is fashion what you would like to do, or is just the business part of it? So just getting things organised, modelling, of course.
Yeah,
look at him.
I've been modelling for quite a few years now.
Okay.
And but I wanted to, something. I love fashion basically.
Okay.
And so when I saw Zekaryas, he needed somebody to work with.
Okay.
I'll work with you, and then we started from there. And,
So if you tell us about this, what you're wearing, it's quite out there. Tell us about it. Lay me out. I like his trousers out.
Yeah, this collection is we first created this red and black collection sometime a few months ago.
Okay.
As a sample, and then but we decided to take it further to create a full collection of this red and black.
Okay.
Which obviously this is a traditional Eritrean cut.
I like it.
And
I really like it.
So
that's the fabric as well. Look at that. What is that called? Cashmere?
I'm not too sure.
What's Zekaryas?
Zach, what's this called?
What's that fabric?
The fabric.
Fabric is wool.
Wool.
Okay.
100% wool.
Oh wow. Okay. Feels good.
Yeah. And this
Must
is
be
his
warm.
signature. Yeah, and this. It's okay. You can actually wear this in summer as well. It's not, And obviously here, if you pull this up, it becomes quite short instead of being so long. So
Is
you
it
can
turn
actually
around?
wear- Yeah, sure.
Oh, look at that. It's really beautiful. So this is called the Black and Red collection.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
French, please.
Neuro.
No. What's
Rouge.
Rouge. Someone speak French?
Rouge Noir.
Rouge and Noir.
Yeah. Yeah. Red and black.
Rouge et Noir.
Yeah.
I'm trying to pronounce it Rouge et Noir. I have to learn a lot. Don't think fashion is for me. If you think it's for you, just stay with us. Right, so this is the Rouge et Noir.
Yes. That's the
Collection.
and if you see the theme of the ladies collections as well, the women's wear collection, you see this high waisted as well.
Okay.
It runs through on the actual collection for the new spring summer ladies wear collection and all that. So which you're gonna see like this is one of them, for example. You see it's high waisted.
Earlier on, it's beautiful. That fabric as well.
Yes. So everything just works together.
So we're going to get to see all of this.
Yeah, you will.
You're going to stay tuned. We've got so much more to show you and so many more people to talk to. Thank you so much, though. Thank you so much for giving us your time. Okay, cut. Guys, that was good. So this is another Rouge et Noir.
You love those words. You love the
I
words.
do? Posh. Right, and he was telling us about the design and when it was first launched.
Yes, at BEFTA Awards, where Zekaryas was nominated as one of the best designers, and myself, Mayor Model of the Year.
Oh wow!
So we wore that down there. People loved it, and so from there we decided, okay, we're gonna create a whole collection of these.
It's really lovely. It's really lovely. So, this look, what would you wear it to? What is it?
This actually was an evening do.
Okay.
So it was actually quite comfortable wearing this too. I had a hat on as well on that night. So it looks so fantastic. And
and different.
Yes.
Kind of unique.
It's definitely different because we draw quite a bit of attention on the night. So, yeah.
I didn't want to say that, but thank you for mentioning it. Because then not everyone dresses up like this.
So
it is quite.
yeah, Zekaryas was a bit red. I was myself and another model, and then he was just flanked between us.
Oh, it's amazing. Look at the back. Once his lace is done, and if you just introduce yourself to us, we didn't get to speak to you. You're right.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Nancy. I'm one of Zach's interns.
Okay.
And
how
she's
long
busy
have you been
now.
doing it?
Since January, this year, January, I've been working with Zach. Yeah.
So it's something that you'd like to get into.
Yeah, definitely.
So are you doing any trainings?
No, I initially wanted to go and do a course, but when I started the intern, I realised that I learnt so much that there was really no point. I learnt much more than I would even learn if I had done a degree. So there's
that's good.
absolutely what
you're trying to say
is
even the practical.
definitely the practical aspect
Almost
is where you learn the most. Some of the stuff, because he did a master's. He said some of the stuff that you do in the internship you don't even learn
When you
on the course. So the best thing to do is just throw yourself in there and start doing it.
So how long would you like to do this for? Or is there a certain time that you
No, this is what I'm going to do forever.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
Wow.
So,
just working with him, did you decide that?
no, before I started working with him, it was
Try drinking it.
in the pursuit of getting to where I want to do that I started working with him.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what's the next step for you now?
My own line. Me and my sister. We're going to start our own line.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Oh, we're started already.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'd like to get some original design.
No problem.
My name is Zekaryas Solomon, and I'm today on Ayo Show.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you
Absolutely
very
amazing.
much for
Thank
coming.
you for your patience.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Wow,
Thank you so
thank
much.
you.
No. I can't wait to see the pictures and all the finished products and all that. So thank you so much. Thank you. All the best with your designs and everything.
We'll speak anyway.
Okay.